everyone, I'm Aditi from Birla Public School, Pilani. Today I'm here again with one of the grammar component, articles. So today we are going to discuss about some of the rules and the exercises of articles. Before beginning with the class, let us start with the learning objectives. At the end of the class, what the students will be able to do. Students will be able to define definite and indefinite articles. They will be able to identify the difference between both of them. They will be able to identify the correct usage of article, where to use definite and where to use indefinite articles in the sentence. They will be able to fill in correct article in the sentences. So at the end of the class, students will be able to do all these objectives will be filled in and they will be able to identify definite and indefinite articles. What are articles? Articles are the words that define whether a noun is particular or general. In a sentence, whether a noun is particular or we are talking about something in general. So let us go for some of the examples. I have a pencil and an eraser. Keep the ball with you. So in the first example, I have a pencil and eraser talks about things in general. But in the second sentence, keep the ball with you. So I'm talking about a particular ball, that particular ball in your hand. So the talks about the particular ball. So whenever you are using in a sentence a and an, it identifies indefinite article. And whenever you talk about the in a sentence to highlight something in particular, it refers to definite article. Indefinite articles are a and an. A is used before words that do not begin with the vowel sounds. That means with the consonants we use a. Now, an is used before words beginning with the vowel sounds. And what are the vowel sounds? A, E, I, O, U. And these are the sounds. With the help of the sounds, we need to fill in the article an. Now, the uses of indefinite articles. We use it before a word beginning with the consonant. So, A is used with the consonant sound as in a cat, a ball, a pencil, a table, a chair. When you are talking about something which is singular and it has a consonant sound. Cat as in k, ball as in b. So these are the consonants with that we use a with the singular subject. Now, we use it before a vowel having consonant sound as in a unit, a European. So what does it mean? Though it is a vowel, but then it is pronounced as a consonant. Fine, it is pronounced as a consonant. U doesn't give us the sound of a here. It gives us the sound of U. So U does not come in your vowel. So that is why we put a before a unit, a European. It is not pronounced as a. It is pronounced as U. And the sound U is not there in vowel sound. So that is why a European. So we should not get confused that seeing the alphabet, we put in and before it. No, we need to identify the sound that it makes. A one-eyed man, v. We do not have v, we have o sound. This o here is not pronounced as v. It is pronounced as one. V is not there in our vowel sound. A unicorn, again U sound. So it's a consonant sound. A university, so again a consonant sound. So we'll have to be very careful that whenever the vowels give us rather a consonant sound, it should be preceded by a as a indefinite article. Now, another usage, before a word beginning with the vowel that is an, like a, e, o, a. This is how you should pronounce it. So, an elephant, e. This e does not gives us u sound. It gives us e sound. So, an elephant. An egg, e sound again. An eye, I. An aeroplane, aeroplane, e sound. An orange, o sound. So, whenever these alphabets pronounced as vowels, vowel sound it produces. So, we are going to put an before them. Before a word beginning with the vowel sound, even though it is starting with the consonant. Now, once again, this is to be taken care of. Though it is a consonant, but how it is pronounced? It is pronounced as O. It is pronounced as a vowel, as in an hotel, hotel, hotel. So, O sound. An R, we don't say R, we say R. H is silent. So, an R. An MBBS, this gives us MBBS, sound. So, again, it is a vowel. An historical, an historical, an historical. An honest man, an O sound. So, all these examples states that whenever we have a consonant alphabet but it is producing a vowel sound, it should always be preceded by an indefinite article. Now, the uses of definite article. The definite article is the, and there are various uses of it. When a singular noun stands for a whole class, when it is referring to the whole species or to the whole class, it is used in indefinite article. The dog is a man's best friend. The dog. So when you want to talk about, when you want to use plural noun, that is dogs, instead of dog, then you should avoid the article the, as in dogs are man's best friend. So here in this sentence it says when it is when a singular noun is referring to the whole species, so it should always have a definite article the, as in the dog is a man's best friend. That means every dog is a man's best friend. Fine. So this species referring to that it is very loyal and honest. Now in the next usage it says when you want to use plural noun, that is dogs, instead of a dog, then we should avoid article, as in dogs are man's best friend. Fine. Because it is plural here, so we will not use the. Here we are talking about a singular noun for the whole class. So that is why we are putting article the. The is never used before man or woman when these words represent whole class. Man is the most intelligent of all living creatures. So man here refers to the whole human species. Fine. So man is the most intelligent of all creatures. Now, there are some other uses. Let us look at them. To denote a particular person, thing or one already mentioned. Like that means we are talking about something which is particular. We have already mentioned it before and now we are telling it. So, what do we use? I forgot to bring the book. The particular the book that you have asked for, I forgot to bring the book. So, when you talk about something in particular, which has already a reference in the past, so that time we will use definite article the. With superlatives in adjectives, we will use article the. This is the fastest animal. She is the cutest girl in the class. Or this boy, the Ram is tallest of all the children in the class. So whenever you are talking about somebody in superlatives, that time we are going to use definite article the. So always remember, with superlatives, degree of adjective, it should always be preceded by definite article the. When we refer to classical book of scriptures like holy books or any classical book, any literature, that time we will use definite article the Gita, the Ramayana, the Upanishads, the Bible. Next use, when we refer to the names of newspaper or periodicals, as in the Reader's Digest, the Times of India. So that time also we will use definite article the. When referring to the names of rivers, canals, gulfs, peaks, hills, glaciers, bays, group of islands, strait, ocean, currents, sea, channels, that all physical feature when we are talking about, it should always be preceded by definite article the, as in the Ganga, the Arabian Sea, the Himalayas, the Pacific Ocean, the Bay of Bengal. So this way we should always use definite article the. Now next usage, before a proper noun only when it is qualified by an adjective. Now we should use definite article the with the proper, generally with the proper nouns we don't use article the, but there is a rule that we can use it before a proper noun, definite article the, when it is qualified, when it is represented by an adjective, as in the great Amitabh Bachchan. Amitabh Bachchan is a proper noun, and what is an adjective use for it? Great. So in order to give it a stress or to highlight it, that time we use definite article the, as in the great Amitabh Bachchan. Now the next sentence, before nouns that are unique, one of its kind, as in the meteor, the solar system, the universe, the sun, the stars. So these are some of the places we should use definite article the. Now, when emphasis is to be given to a noun, as in Ravi is the boy of great excellence. That means he is the boy who possesses great excellence in work. We should use comparative, we should use it before comparative as an adverb. That means the more you work hard, the greater is the chance of success. And we should use definite article the with the ordinals, as in the 5th chapter, the 2nd chance, the 4th position. With the names of musical instrument also we use it, as in the guitar, the mouth organ, the trumpet, the bass drum. So these are some of the uses of definite article the. Now one more slide for something in peculiar about the usage of the definite article. Put the before the words which mean the inhabitants of a country. When we talk about somebody, we use definite article in order to highlight that that particular person is the inhabitant. He is the dweller. He lives there in a particular country. As in, the English live in England and the Indians in India. So we are talking about the nationality. So with the nationality, we use definite article the. The English live in England and the Indians live in India. But do not put the before the names of the language. But we should avoid it using before a language. As in, English is spoken in England, Hindi is in India. We cannot use the English and the Indian. That is not appropriate because it's a proper noun. They use the before the names of the ships and the trains, as in the Rajdhani Express runs fast, the Titanic was a very big ship. But do not use the before the vehicles when they indicate a means of transport, as in I will go to Delhi by bus. We are going to Mumbai by train. So whenever they are referred as a means of transport, we don't use article the. But when we name them, we should use it before the proper noun, as in the Rajdhani Express, the Titanic. Now, the omission of articles, that means where should we omit? We should not use the articles. It is omitted. It is not allowed. No articles before two common nouns, as in man and woman, when these nouns are used to represent mankind or womankind as a whole. For example, man is mortal. Before a proper noun, Mumbai is the commercial capital of India. So we are not using the Mumbai. Mumbai is the commercial capital of India. Before a material noun. So whenever we are using a material noun, we should not use it as it here. Material noun is gold. So we don't say the gold. We are saying gold is the king of metals. So we should avoid using article before the material noun and before the proper noun. And we should avoid using articles before abstract nouns, as in honesty is the best policy. So honesty. Before languages, as in we speak English at home. We don't say the English. We speak English at home. So these are the places where we should omit it. Now let us do an exercise based on the rules and the regulations that we have learned in the previous slide. Let us quickly go through the examples. Denver is located at the foot of dash Rocky Mountains. So we have the options here. Denver is located at the foot of the Rocky Mountains. At the foot of the Rocky Mountain, because it's a physical feature. Nasik is located on dash river Godavari. On the river Godavari. San Diego is located near the Mexican border. Near the Mexican border. Let's go to Delhi. We will not put any article because Delhi is a proper noun. Let's go to Delhi. Dash Nile is the longest river in the world. The Nile is the longest river in the world. Dash Sahara is the world's biggest desert. The Sahara, it's the biggest desert in Africa. So, the Sahara, we will not, we will put definite article the in order to highlight it. The Sahara is the world's biggest desert because it is a physical feature, one of its kind. I spoke with the Chinese film director that I told you about. I spoke with the Chinese film director. I am talking about that particular film director. Do you speak Chinese? Here there is no article required because it's a language. Do you speak Chinese? I need a bottle of water. Indefinite article, a bottle of water. Spain is one of the largest European country. Spain is one of the largest European country. Why? Because it's a superlative degree. So I hope with this exercise, articles are clear to you. Thank you.